The following video is rated T for teen. It doesn't matter if the game being played is rated E for everyone. The fact of the matter is the commentary itself will not be child-friendly at times. So it's best to kind of put this at the beginning so YouTube doesn't flag this as child-friendly. This is not child-friendly. So if you are a child, click off. If not, let's get into this fucking video. What's going on, everyone? We're back with another episode of LEGO Jurassic World. And we are here to, I think we're making our way to the first community center. Honestly, don't fully remember. Come on, Zach, we need you. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Hey. Here's a bridge. Take a bridge. Zach, you're a smart technician, engineer guy. You can fix this, right? Yeah, hit it. Just hit it like that. Yeah. Yeah. And it's fixed. Do you have the ability? No, you don't. Okay. You're just a technician. Alright, let's go this way. Hey! Oi! Oi! Damn copy. Okay, I got jumped, so this is not...
What is that?
It's the first visitor center. Bone key. Oh, let's go.
I don't think I've told you about this before.
The oldest known dinosaurs are 230 million years old and were found in what is now Madagascar.
Aunt Claire will probably send people out looking for us. We can wait here.
It'll find us.
No, it won't. Stop it. Come on.
Break everything.
You want to heal it? You should probably check on those shelves up there.
Can you give me a boost?
Yeah, we'll heal this thing after we break some stuff.
Most meat-eating dinosaurs I think he likes it without adverse side effects.
Lucky them.
So for those that don't understand what Grace meant, basically not just meat-eating dinosaurs, but even some animals nowadays, they're able to eat slightly rotted meat, like I want to say vultures. Like vultures are like, if you look at vultures, they don't have any feathers on their heads, and that's because when vultures are scavenger birds. Yeah, scavenger birds, they typically eat dead like roadkill or dead animals, and sometimes it's like already like a few days. I think like if you can do the
Yes.
if you can do the switch like on that first try, you get some extra whatchamacallits? You get extra studs. Oh, right. Hey, even though this makes no logical sense of, using bones to create a connector. Oh, wait. Okay, I see what it is. The bones are just used to hold the pipe or the rod. Okay.
I think it's looking a bit better, Zach.
And there's a candy bar up there. Before we do anything with that candy bar, we break all this crap. Okay, so it'll be 100,000 studs will be the true survivor. And
I can see a candy bar in the other shelves. I can get to it through the ducts.
get to it through the ducts. Through the ducts.
Got it.
Drop down.
Hope that does it.
It has. It looks all better now.
Oh, great. Now it's following us.
I mean, that's not a bad thing, Zach. If we can have a compy.
Where's it going?
Is this what will unlock the ability to use compies? If we can find the thing. So, in terms of characters, like playable characters,
You must like us.
Yes.
once we're done with Jurassic World, we will be able to do all character or like all free play stuff with the characters we have. The only thing is we're going to be missing the dinosaurs. And if we're missing the dinosaurs, then we won't really truly be able to get everything, since some of the dinosaurs are needed to break those special blocks. Or, yeah, like, Dilophosaurus, the one with the frills, they go, like, hiss, and then they bring out the side fins. They're needed to break like kind of like the black stones with the kind of like the green lighting on them, or the green little outlines. Um, okay, let's actually
Alright.
get you guys on the other side. And then we break everything.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Not without an engine and a front wheel.
Might need gas too.
So we need gas, wheel, and an engine. God, that's why we need the stud magnets.
Got the gas. And a lit torch in my hand.
Yeah. Yeah, you should never,
Gas check. What next?
yeah, you should never hold a flame whenever you're near gas. Like, that's why, if you're, like, getting a, oh. Like, if you're getting gas at a gas station, you should never be smoking a cigarette. Because that is very dangerous, since gas, like gasoline, is very flammable and also sometimes highly explosive.
Any ideas how to get a wheel down?
Maybe the compsognitus can help again?
Yeah, sure. I could try throwing it at him.
Black. One more piece to go.
Now guess that engine, little guy. Or a big guy. He's a big guy. Look how big he is. Maybe. Possibly. I think the second half of this mission will most likely be with Owen. Because the level should be intro gyrosphere. Both Owen and the kids are okay. Yeah. Both Owen and the kids like the kids first, then Owen and Clara come here. Then the fourth level, I think. Fifth level should be broken up between the first time, or like chasing after, ow, crap, the Indominus.
Come on, Zach.
Hate these things. Where the fuck are you guys even coming from? Okay.
Okay, it's ready.
So there's a lot wrong with that. Like, like they're lucky that like the battery or the Can you climb this? I can't. Okay. Okay, great. Make yourself useful. And just like carry the engine with one hand.
Engine, check. Let's see if it starts.
Woo! It works! I thought you failed your driver's test.
No, only the driving part.
I mean, that's a good way to think of it. That's a nice callback for Madoon. Madoon?
Her tracking implant. She clawed it out. They made it out. You hear that?
That's kind of funny.
How did they get one of these running?
Oh no. Oh no. Well, we're screwed. Very screwed. All right.
It's okay. I don't think it knows how to get in here.
It knew how to trick us into letting it out.
At least one mini kit. Hell yeah. Okay. Save and continue. And beat this up. I'll say there's not really a lot going on right now. Yeah, if leave me alone, Spotify. My phone got a notification from an email for Spotify saying, "Hey, would you like look at the 3-month subscription?" And like, I like Spotify and all. I don't really use that as much as I probably should be using it. Like, I don't even have a subscription. But it's like, sometimes it's just hard for me to like sit down and listen to music. Like, I like listening to music. But like, sometimes it's just hard. Like, you spend like a day like listening to music and then you're just like, all these songs sound the same. All these songs sound the same. All these songs sound the same. Ah, we need Madoom. Wait, he's here though. We saw him in the cutscene, and he's not helping us. Oh god. Holy fucking shit. I just crashed. No. God, that would, God, the amount of times, like, like, people would just probably crap their pants and, like, what do I do? I'm having a nice day, just at this dinosaur park, and then all of a sudden, just fucking, like, carnivore just fucking roars. It's like, oh no, I need a change. I think like in terms of like the movies, right? I think I was trying to start this in like a previous episode, but I just never actually went into it. Like okay, so second movie, Fallen Kingdom, they should have spent more time on the first island. Just like it's Fallen Kingdom. It shouldn't just be like, oh, we're on the island. The volcano's about to fucking kill us all.
Something here.
Okay. So in Fallen Kingdom, like, they definitely should have spent more time on the first island. Just because if they're, like, solidifying the fact that, hey, almost all the dinosaurs on this island are just going to, like, end up dying because of the volcano, I feel like we should have spent, like, more time on it. Just kind of see, like, explore a bit more, see how the island itself, like, fell to ruin. And then, like, oh my god. So, I have nothing against, like, the plot twist of, like, the little girl is actually... Oh, wait. Spoilers! Honestly, god. Though, I'm going to say spoilers, I'm going to be 100% real. When my family and I went to go see Fallen Kingdom, when we got to the island, right, or the mansion, I was like watching it. And I leaned over to my mom at a certain point. I'm like, "Hey, I bet the little girl is a clone." And lo and behold, the little girl was a clone. My mom was like, how'd you know that? I'm like, it was just so, like, it was so obvious, like, how they were hinting it, the amount of importance they kept putting on the book, the fact that they didn't want the girl to look at the book, because the book, I think, if I remember correctly, it was, like, photos of her mom, when her mom was a child. And it was like, yeah, no, they look exactly the same. I know, like, you can look like your parents, but, like, there should never really be a true 1-to-1 ratio. And that's what we saw. It was like a full 1-to-1 ratio of the girl looking like her mother. And, like, the amount of points they put on those photos and on the book, it was like, oh, this entire movie is about, like, cloning because, like, they wanted Blue more than anything else. Because Blue's entire thing was she would be able to, I feel like something bad is about to happen, if I remember correctly. Okay, Claire. Do your thing.
Chat a bit close.
It's all right. You're safe.
For now.
Like, they wanted Blue because Blue supposedly had, like, the genome to basically make her, like, fully asexual, where, like, she was able to reproduce without, like, a mate. So, like, that's why in Jurassic Park, or, no, not Jurassic Park, Jurassic World Dominion, the entire plot was saving Blue. Oh, is it 8,000 or 80,000? Not okay. Stop whining, Owen. Okay, let's bring a little rocket. Oh, Bugsbury. Yeah. Like, okay, so the entire military subplot, right, of the movies, truth be told, I was okay with them. I just kind of felt like they didn't really go anywhere all that much with the military subplots in the movies. And I heard, like, rumors that they're working on, like, a 4th Jurassic Park film. Or, not Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. Jurassic Park 4 was the original idea. Because it was Jurassic Park 4, then they decided to instead change it to Jurassic World, which I think was honestly kind of a good idea. And I did like how they did lean more into more of like the genetically modified dinosaur fusions. Like that was I think a good idea. It just kind of fell in the it wasn't really being pulled off like I think the right way. Like Indominus, scary dinosaur, and they did have a point in the film.
Send everything they've got.
Lowry! We found her. South of the Gyrosphere Valley.
Wait, are you following the dinosaur?
Yes. Get ACU out here.
Out of bounds. Yeah, so like the entire issue I would say would be like they didn't fully go in. They should have gotten more into the genetically modified dinosaurs. I feel like they should have gone a bit more into it and kind of show a bit more of like monsters that they could create, because the entire idea of Jurassic Park was you shouldn't be playing God. Like in back in college, I had to take an English class, and one of the assignments was having to do like some of you guys know, like you guys know, like on radios like NPR or like these podcasts on Spotify where you kind of like have this story and like you're going like talking about it. That was kind of what I had to do for that English assignment.
Gate's locked. Can you see a key anywhere?
Gonna go this way. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna kind of keep talking about this. So my major was computer engineering, and I'm gonna be 100% for real with you guys. I'm the type of guy that has like a lot of ideas, but lack of motivation to do said ideas a majority of the time. And back in college, whenever I was thinking like, oh, I could go into kind of machine learning, AI, and just kind of try to make my make some AI like helpers, like you guys know, like Jarvis from Iron Man, or like the James Bond films where they introduce like the smart car. Yeah, I was thinking like kind of like a companion like that, where it's like just like, hey, I need like, can you pull up this, that, or something else? Then it gives like a more of like a concrete explanation, help with problem solving stuff. I was thinking I could go into that then.
Got a real bad boo-boo. I set a snare for the Indominus Rex, but the only thing I caught was my boss. If that thing comes back and eats him, I will never hear the end of it. Oh, he's gonna take away my stun rifle and give me a shovel. I just know it.
All right. So in the English class, we had to do like this podcast type of thing on some sort of whatever topic we chose, and I wanted to do mine on more of like AI and how, or no, it was more or less on how like media, like movies, books, all that are kind of more of a can be used more of a hey, watch out for this type of stuff. And, like, we shouldn't just scoff, say, oh, that's never going to happen, since, like, we already have, like, cloning to some extent, right? We don't have any form of cloning on the level of Jurassic Park, but we have cloning of, like, hey, we cloned a sheep. Hey, we're going to clone the mammoths back into existence type of stuff. So, my research paper was more of a, hey... And it wasn't really a long research paper. It was like, I think like 5 pages. Because it was mainly, the main thing was having to do a voice or do the podcast type of recording. So like in my podcast recording, it was a bunch of whatchamacallits. I used Jurassic Park and iRobot. You guys know iRobot, right? With Will Smith. And it was kind of a precautionary tale of, like, it was mainly focused on, like, using AI and robots, and how if we're not careful, AI could theoretically, like, overtake us, or we can use something like iRobot and the 3 rules, and iRobot's 3 rules are more of the 3 laws of robotics, or yeah, I think it's the 3 laws of robotics, where basically when you program a robot, there are 3 main rules it must follow. The robot must always do what the creator asks for, or what a human asks for. Rule number 2 is the robot can do no harm, and that would be like they are not allowed to actually harm humans. And rule number 3 is even if a person asks you to like harm someone or harm themselves, the robot must never it basically states that rule number 2 is more important than rule number 1, saying that the robot must never harm a person under any circumstances, even if it would contradict rule number 1, which is the robot must always do what the person asks. So then I used Jurassic Park and more of like Ian Malcolm's character on how we should never play God. Like, we should never, if given the opportunity or the chance to do the cloning to bring dinosaurs back to life, we should be careful, because if we play God, then we'd get something like Jurassic Park with the dinosaurs, people dying. We'd get something like iRobot, where the AI gets like becomes a singularity, or they have their own like free will. They can think for themselves. They can come to their own conclusions, and have that risk of overthrowing society. So that was my entire thing. It was like a 10-minute video, or not video, but 10-minute audio recording of, hey, let's like not just throw let's not just throw like these fantasy movies or sci-fi movies off to the side and be like, oh, that's never going to happen, because we never know if it would actually happen. And that's kind of like why it's like, let's take a second to use it as a precautionary tale of, if we aren't careful, like, let's use sci-fi and media to fully comprehend and see what is possible for society, if that makes sense. I'm kind of going off the cuff. I haven't really put a lot of thought into the topic, since it was like, what? Yeah, it was like my freshman to sophomore year of college, so I don't fully remember a lot of what I talking about. All I remember is Laws of Robotics, Jurassic Park, and kind of just going into, we should use these sci-fi movies as more precautionary tales of what could happen if we aren't careful, since I'm an avid believer of the human mind is capable of a lot more than we tend to give credit for. If we think something may happen, there's a likelihood that it could. Like if Japan, for some reason, was working on a bunch of genetic modifications to bring anime cat girls to life. Could that happen? Maybe. Have I seen multiple posts about it happening? Oh, yes, I have. Do I believe those posts? Sadly, no. Do I wish we could have those cat girls in real life? Not really, because the human race is very perverted. Like, I know you degenerates, like, far too well. I know what you guys are into. I know what you guys say you're not into, but we all know you are into. But yeah, this spiel has been going on for a while now. We'll we'll come back to this topic later. I'll probably listen back to that assignment, and then I'll probably download the audio file, and then I'll post it here at some point after I do a few edits on it. Basically, make sure my any private information is not shared on it, because if there's no private information, then yeah, I'll share it. I'll let you guys have a listen to that assignment, since I did enjoy it. I liked it. It was a fun assignment. But yeah, with that, I'll end off there. We'll be heading off down to this area where we'll only have 2 more levels, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 2 more levels. Okay. So yeah, we'll go down here and do the next level in the next episode, then probably finish off this entire thing in this session. Then probably when we start doing the free play stuff, that's when I'll throw in that little audio file, so I don't have to actually talk or do anything besides play the game. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.